Good day. This 169th day, meaningful moments, 365 days. Or I should say, that was the thunderclap, louder than that I heard this morning, probably around 3 a.m. And it was interesting because it was a moment that is meaningful for me because it was truly an awakening, like in the literal and the figurative sense. And here's why. Because around that time this morning, my cat had approached the bed and wanted to kind of lay by me. We've had some differences over time because he has a real strong stalking kind of behavior in the middle of the night. So there was a while there where he couldn't sleep in bed because he saw me as the prey. Not too fun. But we've worked through a lot of these different issues in so many ways, and I'm sure for any of you that have difficult relationships, whether they're with your children or your pets, you know that there's this just ceaseless effort that you have in trying to understand and work together. So we've made a lot of progress, but he was there and he didn't want to be moved, so he looked like he was going to be mean about it, and got sent out of the room kind of thing. And the little one, the other cat, ran out behind him, and they were kind of causing a ruckus. She went to scratch the plant or the basket of the plant, and I had to shoo her away from that and got out of bed. And this is all happening 3 in the morning, and my husband rolls over and is kind of groggy, like, what's going on, kind of thing. And then things seem to kind of get settled, and all of a sudden there's that big thunderclap. And when that happens, I am aware that there are 4 perspectives now, and suddenly I felt as if though I extended myself in all these dimensions. I could perceive my one older cat that was absolutely terrified of the thunder. He doesn't like thunder and thunderstorms at all, so he wants to run under the bed and kind of secure himself down there. My other smaller cat is energized and wants to like run circles wild, peek out the window and see what's all going on. My husband is groggy and kind of not certain what's happening, not sure how to attend to what's going on. And I'm sitting there kind of thinking, oh, for a moment, like I wanted him to respond in a way like, are you okay, kind of thing. And there's all these things going on, and none of our perspectives are the right one. We just all have different perspectives. That was the awakening. And I sat there then kind of in a stillness and absorbing all those pieces, all those elements around me, and realizing that's the way life is all the time. Everyone has a different perspective. And when I could see through their eyes in the different ways that the behavior, the reaction was occurring, it suddenly took away whatever it was that could easily allow me to sink into what I was feeling or, perceiving myself, all those kinds of things. And I could sort it all out. And that was a bit of that extension that I could perceive in this other sort of dimension of where they were, like energetically, and how they were behaving, and what they were informing me through this way of their being. And suddenly I felt extremely grateful. And by now it's going like, we have this grandfather clock chiming on 4, then I hear 5, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's time to get up. So there was that bit of annoyance there also in between it, trying to like filter out where that was in all of this. And I get into the shower, and suddenly, I'm letting the water run over me, really just allowing myself to breathe, and it gets so crystal clear. And just, there was just such a thankfulness to be able to understand in this way. And I thought, now this is how I really want to carry my understanding through other pieces of my life. So sharing that meaningful moment with you. Perhaps you have difficult situations that occur with people or situations, conditions, and you're, navigating through all of that and filtering and finding that stillness to know where you are as the observer and the knower, and that wisdom that comes forward to meet and greet the moment at hand. Blessings on your day. May you have a beautiful weekend, and blessings to all those beautiful fathers out there in all the ways they are caring for their families and for those around them. Aho.